Hello, people, and welcome back to another episode of Space Astronomy. Oh, you can't even see my hat. No? Just looks like an iron hat. That's not very useful. Solar helmet. Let's change it to something more... There we go. Something a little bit more pronounced. A little suspicious hat. You can speak to me freely. Alright, what was I doing? Oh, right, it's dark out. So... Probably wondering why what this is doing here. This is for biofuel. You make a bioreactor, which we probably could do eventually, soon. So the bioreactor turns stuff into biofuel, this purpley stuff, and this biofuel then gets thrown into this biofuel generator and makes 160 RF per tick. When it's full... I think I did the math once where it was 5 bioreactors will power one biofuel generator, maybe? And then all of these go into the biofuel, or the bioreactor. The efficiency goes up the more unique items you have in there. If you throw in a single carrot, a single hemp, a single melon, if you throw in one of each of these successively, then you'll get maybe, a bucket of biofuel out of it. But if you throw all 9 in there, you end up getting like 5 buckets. It's just way more efficient. I need a bunch of leather, so you guys keep breeding, please. No, come on. Breed for me. Yes. We need some leather because look at my levels. I want an enchanting table and I feel like we can get one. But that's not on the docket right now. On the docket right now is we're going to take our ender pearl. Well, we can only make one. That's okay. And we're going to make a safari net to go and catch an... What? We're going to take our safari net to go and catch an enderman. There we go. Oh, of course it's raining. Maybe we can catch one underneath some... Oh, it's already getting to be light. Ah, dang it. Oh, well. Guess there's always tomorrow. But we can get other stuff on the docket, getting it all set up. Up here, because we're trying to make an enchantment... area that's on the docket. We're going to go to the to-do list in a second. This is my kind of enchanter's tower. It's not done. And I kind of am upset at the way it looks. But I built it without clouds on. Clouds on? Put brightness back down. And actually, we probably have our sound way down. Yeah. There we go. Oh, much better. But we're right at the cloud level, so this is going to be the storage room, maybe the potion brewery room, and this is going to be the enchantment room. You know, I know it's not the most efficient because books, just because of the shape it's not the most conducive to enchanting, but that's okay. This area I don't know what to do with because I can't really get up here. But I can fly, so it's not the end of the world. And I need to figure out what to do with the roof. Maybe carpenter's blocks and then something up there, like obsidian. Maybe something black. Because we got obsidian for days, so we're not really worried about that. Oh, we're not really worried about that in the least. Alright, let's go check out the to-do list. Okay. Tree farm, still haven't done. Mechanism sand production. I was doing some testing because I need sand. I need sand for a lot of stuff. And mechanism is by far the most efficient at higher levels. You're just going to have to trust me on the numbers on this one, but I did a little test. And I was doing up cobblestone. Like just grinding up cobblestone for sand. And in the macerator, it's 22... I think I was doing like 9 cobble or whatever. In the macerator, it's 22,000 RF per sand. The pulverizer is 28,000. That's usually the one I go with. So it's like, well, The macerator is actually a little bit cheaper. The macerator is a little bit cheaper than the, a little bit of iron though, than the pulverizer. And in the long run, it's a little bit better on power, which is always the thing. But then I was looking at the crusher, and the crusher is 36,000 RF per sand, because it ends up turning sand into gravel, and then gravel into sand. So on the surface, it looks a lot worse, right? A little bit cheaper. I mean, it is steel though, so we're gonna have to deal with that. But then at higher tiers, so this is how you make the one crusher. So in this scenario, we need two crushers, right? Just to make it the most efficient. Cobble into one, gravel out, gravel into the other, and then sand out. But then once you make two crushers, then you make the basic crushing factory, which is just a little bit more iron and two more circuits. I mean, hey, that's really cheap. That's obviously going to be the first tier. What it does is it opens up a second slot. I think this one has 2 slots, so now you can crush 2 things at once. It still does 36 RF per sand, but now that's spread across 2, so then it ends up working out to being like 17 RF per sand. So it's right off the bat cheaper than the other one. And then if you just keep going up as you keep upgrading it, advanced circuit, which not the worst. This one, or the advanced one, goes to like I think 3 slots, and I think the highest tier is the elite, which is fairly expensive. That ends up doing like 5 or 6 slots per. It ends up working out to being like, does it say 7? It ends up working out to being like 8,000 RF per sand, which is much better. And with the upgrades, it goes a little bit faster. The power doesn't really change, but the speed increases. So we're working on the enchanting area. Enchanting plus enchanter. We're going to do those two hand in hand. So the enchanting plus enchanter, make the enchantment table. See, like this. Or you can have a regular enchantment table if you don't want to pick it up. You can just build this and you right click it and it upgrades it for you. This allows you to pick and choose what enchantments you're putting on. So it's no longer random. I think it's super cheaty, but whatever, that's okay. I only need it for one really important thing. Because I want a better quarry. Where is it on the list here? Quarry plus quarry. So the quarry plus quarry. Ooh, actually, you know what? I need it for a lot of things. There's a couple of types of quarries. We're using this one, and it's kind of the worst. It's absolutely the worst. The only one worse than this is the mining well. So there's 2 options. One is the Ender Quarry by Extra Utilities, which we might be able to do. We're a little bit low on diamonds, but I mean it's fairly cheap. The problem is these are made with 8. Ooh, so it's like 32 enchanted books. So that means we need 32 levels because we can enchant them at level 1 with the enchanting plus enchanter. We can just throw 1 level on those. So this isn't so bad, but where you need the enchanting plus enchanter is for the upgrades. The Ender Quarry World Hole upgrade. You need quartz. Oh, actually we don't need it. So it's the Ender the World Hole. The Ender Quarry ends up destroying a huge area, but it turns all the stuff it mines into dirt, right? So technically, if we wanted to mine up all of this area without ruining the landscape, we could with the Ender Quarry. So that is an option. But then the World Hole, as you could imagine, trash can, it ends up making a world hole. Silk Touch, and that doesn't increase the power drain, I don't think, times 1, right? Maybe it does, it's just times, maybe they mean times 2. But either way, it's okay. Silk Touch, it wants a golden pick with Silk Touch 1. Okay? So if you're throwing golden picks through a regular enchanting table, you might have a while before you get to Silk Touch. But with the Enchantment Plus Enchanter, you can get it first try. And then the Fortune 1, the Fortune 2, and the Fortune 3, I think are not worth it at all. Because what it ends up doing is whenever it hits a diamond ore, it mines it, and then, Fortune 3, woo! But the power drain is so much. So what I end up doing is I just throw Silk Touch on it, get all the Silk Touched ores myself, and then figure it out from there. And then speed upgrade 1. Oh. R, there we go. See, efficiency 1, speed upgrade 2, efficiency 3, and speed upgrade 3. 2 efficiency 5s. So it ends up, I don't know if these work more if you have more of these on the same quarry. And then the Ender Quarry Pump, which anytime it hits a fluid, be it water, sewage, oil, or lava, the quarry will suck it up. So that's useful. The next option is the Quarry Plus. From Quarry Plus. It is going to be a couple more steps because we end up needing a workbench plus. We need lasers. We need power. I think this one's going to be... I haven't tested them out, so maybe I'll try both of these ones. But then the enchantment... Oh, no. So the enchantment mover with Quarry Plus, actually, you can take Silk Touch. I think it's Silk Touch, Unbreaking, Efficiency, and Fortune. You can take those enchantments from picks. I think they have to be diamond picks as well. With the enchantment mover, you can pull those enchantments off a pick and put it onto the Quarry Plus, making it faster, more energy efficient, Silk Touch, like that kind of thing. And then with the Quarry Plus, you can actually slap a Pump Plus onto it, and then it also sucks up the fluid. But so that's a little bit out of the way. Energetic Infuser, I kind of want to get to as soon as possible because I want to do better tools. So maybe we'll do better tools today. Automated ore processing, mine cam. I want a laboratory. That's something we need to be doing at some point in the future. So let's do, if we're going to do applied energistics, we should do the mining turtle at the same time. So let's do the power first, and then wait for Endermen to come and spawn, right? So what we're going to want to do is actually, you know what, while I'm here, I think I'm going to might as well have this going constantly. Not the best. Ooh, I was making tin gears, because I need them for stuff. Gears are actually the cheapest with the mold. Because when you want to make a gear, it's 4 iron and then a centerpiece. Or, I think it's basically 4 iron in a gear cast. So you end up saving an ingot. I don't know. Just waste not, want not. So I'm going to get all the stuff ready for the infuser. I think that's it. Just the infuser. Alright, BRB. Alright, so it's going to be a lot of starting and stopping this episode because it's a constructing episode. So we need to get this stuff out of my life and go get some redstone. The quarry, we need a sorting system. That's what we need. Where's the redstone at? There we go. The quarry's been chugging along pretty well good. Alright. Okay. Don't need this many. So we need a leadstone energy cell. Bam. Let's try to get rid of some of this stuff. This colored. Bam. You know what? I need 2. Don't ask me why, but I need it. Okay. Energetic infuser, machine frame. Just need 1, I believe. Is that it for colored glass? Yeah. So bam. Should have made more. Transmission coil. Need 2 of these. What? 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Bam. Need a gold version I thought I saw, and that should be it. Bam! Energetic infuser off the list. Now, what do you use the energetic infuser for? Well, there's a couple of things you can use it for. Where's my quarry? There it is. Let's put you right there. You getting power? Yes. So there's obviously not the best way to do it, but that's fine for now. So we can throw the jetpack in there, and it'll slowly get filled. Yeah, see, quarry's been chugging along. Another thing about the other quarries that are much better, you can make them much bigger. The max size of this quarry, of the Buildcraft quarry, is I think 4 chunks. So you can put the marker here, you can put the marker here, and you can put the marker here. Which is good. But that doesn't help with my quasi OCD. So what I need to do is I can only do 3 chunks at a time, so I can make sure they're perfectly sucking out a chunk. So I could do 3 by 3, but that's what this area is going to be. It's going to be a 3 by 3. So that's going to be the biggest one. All the stuff still being trashed. Ooh. Let us see if we can take some stuff. There we go. It's much easier when my inventory is not full. You know what? Don't need this anymore, and I don't need this. Oh, I've been using redwood. Got a bunch of charcoal, so we're not running low on charcoal. Wait, what time is it in the overworld? Ooh, it's night. Let's go see if we can swipe an enderman before it becomes day. Alright, there you are, pretty little thing. Come here. Gotcha. Beautiful. Alright, heading home. Finally. Okay, got an enderman. So we were on our way towards making better tools, is the thing. And the way we do that, there's a couple of things that need power. Jetpack being one of them, that's not a huge concern to me. But one of the things that needs power is you could use the flux capacitors on your tools. Okay? And what that would mean is, as an upgrade, your tool can get... Do I have any sulfur? Of course. Why would I? So let's grab some Invar. Invar? Do you see it? Invar. Head back to the mining age. And sulfur. Come here. Because I know I need sulfur. And some more redstone. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to make a couple of these for our tools. Like, say, for our pick, for our hammer, for our axe, and we'll just do that for now. Now, I'm fairly certain we could throw these on a pick right now. Probably not here. Oh, yeah, see? So we can throw it on there right now. And so, it has a capacity of 80,000 RF. You know what? While we're here, because we're going to need it anyway, so a hardened one, okay? So it was, can you please? Question mark? There we go. And I think on the side was Invar, and I think, what, the bottom was lead? No? What was that? Tin. There. So this is the upgraded one. 400,000 RF. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, so it doesn't even allow it. As you get better and better tools, you'll be able to put more and more stuff. Like better and better flux stuff on here. Because on one of the playthroughs Porphyro and I did, we had better picks, and I swear we put better flux capacitors on there. So regardless, we're going to end up using the leadstone flux capacitor for the picks. In fact, you know what? Can I go get a potato? Do we have any potatoes? Potato? And then a lead ingot. And then power potato go. And see if this will even go on there. And see, it's 32,000. Is that better or worse? 80,000. Why is that better? Oh, it's a clever but not rechargeable. So we should probably see. You know what? Might as well waste it. Doesn't even matter. So we're putting it on our stone pick. So now whenever we use our pick, at any point in time, it will use the RF instead of the durability. The durability will never go down until the RF is empty. Okay? And that's what this hardened flux capacitor is for. So we can throw this back in there, and it'll recharge, or it won't because it's a potato. But ideally, so yeah, that's a waste. Wasted a stone pick. So that's okay. So what's going to happen is this is going to eventually run out of RF, and then it's going to start taking damage, and I think we'll be able to repair it with stone still. But that's ultimately not what we want to do, because we want to make, say, a pick out of alumite. Or, because we can do alumite. That's something technologically we can do at this moment. Are you going to show me? You can show me? So it's obsidian, iron, aluminum, which we have. So that's probably the best we can do at the moment. And I think steel is up there as well. And I think bronze is. And those are all kind of within our capabilities. But alumite is the best that we have. The problem with that is, with alumite, we can't repair it like we would, like stone. We need to throw alumite ingots onto it to repair it. And that, I feel like, is kind of a waste, right? Bring these guys up again. I need a lot of leather. Perfect. Because one of the things I need to do, or rather want to do, is make a flux backpack. Leadstone flux pack. So you make one of these. Dang it, that was bronze, I think. Not even going to check, I'm just going to assume it's bronze. Okay, leadstone. Redstone. Oh, electrum. I'm not the smartest monkey. Okay. So we need to make... No, I already have one of those. Make a leather strap. Make one of these. And one of those. And then one of these. No? Not gonna... Okay, it was like lead and tin, I think. So we'll just do it blind. No, I'm not gonna. Lead and lead. That was weird. There. So leadstone flux pack. But since we can do it, let's do the next tier because it's just invar. Bam. And then the tier up from that, we're going to need a redstone energy cell, which means we need a fluid transposer, which we can do, but we don't want to do it at the moment. Okay. So there's two types of flux packs. I can just throw this on my back. Oh, and then it... That's so dumb. So, not that I look amazing anyway. But there's that, which I like, but it doesn't grant you any armor. It's a perfect little mining thing. But while we're here, let's make some simple iron armor plating. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. And now, when I put it on, it looks like I'm wearing iron armor. And in fact, you can kind of see... Was that granting me any armor? Maybe it has to be charged up. So let's go charge it up first. Oh man, it's so slow. Also, it's pulling the power from the quarry. So whenever I come and use this thing, it just stops. So let's see if this works. See if it's going to change my armor. Oh yeah, see? Once it got a little bit of power, it's 2.5 from full, 2 from full. So it's not the best, but that's okay. Because normally you can do the exact same thing with the jetpack. Oh man, there's so many jetpacks. Holy heck. So you can make the exact same thing. You can make a hardened jetpack, right? By taking the leadstone jetpack, upgrading it, and it goes a little bit faster. And then you can slap iron plating on it. You can slap on enderium plating, and then ultimately they're constantly upgradable. So at no point in time are you, with simply jetpacks, are you ever stopping and going, well, I want this, but I'm just going to throw it away eventually, so maybe I'll hold off, right? But let's look at these other jetpacks, because this, I'm assuming, is probably where we're probably going to go eventually, right? Flux-infused jet plates. What is this? Conductive iron jetpack from Simply Jetpacks. Electrical steel, rather. Energetic. Vibrant, dark solarium. Capacitor bank, which I'm assuming is very similar to what we have on at the moment. Basic capacitor. Oh. So it's like it's an Ender IO backpack. Okay. What else do we got here? Flight control. Okay. So there's a jetpack from Project Red. There's a jetpack from Mechanism, and this one's armored and this one's not. There's a jetpack from Industrial Craft. 2 of them. One using fuel, one using power. There's an advanced electric jetpack. There's a nano chest. Okay. There's a lot of stuff. So let's put this on. Actually, you know what? Let's leave it charging up. Might as well get it full while we work on our better tools. Do I have any sand? So I was looking, and let me take a little break and see what we're going to make our pick out of. Oh. Blood moon. Alright. So I kind of did the math. I looked up on the wiki, so it's 10 to 4 to 4. It seems like. Possibly. It's, here we go, we can even check it out. So it's 80, 32, 32. So the obsidian I might be a little bit off on, but at the very least the aluminum to iron ratio is perfect. So that's what we're going to be using for, what should we make? It's a good question. At the very least, I know we're going to make a pick and a sword. Let's just make a pick and a sword for now. Now, all of this, there's formulas and stuff, and there's those Tinker's books that they're upstairs. I'm not really reading because I'm just kind of going off of memory here. So this is definitely going to be Ardite. And then when it comes to these, I don't know. You know what I mean? I know for a fact that if you make what you make stuff out of is what modifiers it's going to be. You know what I mean? So if, for instance, the sword, if you put a paper blade on it, it's going to be weaker than if you put a or a iron blade on it. You know what I mean? And if you put an obsidian wide guard on it, it's going to have higher durability. And if you put a slime tool rod on it, it's going to have higher durability. But again, durability is not going to be a big deal to us because we're going to be using flux capacitors. So I don't care about durability. Now, but I know jagged is perfect for a wide guard. So let's get the wide guard. Is that how you do it? So wide guard, done. And then, gross, cactus shard. And then tool rods, I know paper is good, maybe? Because it makes it writable. See the modifier? It says writable. Oh yeah, see jagged? Where are you? Jagged, modifier 1. So what with writable, what it does... Are you done? Oh yeah, see it worked. Worked perfectly. So let's get a sword. Bam. And then let's get a pick once that's done. Bam. And this might be the worst. I have no idea. Okay. So sword. And then writable. See how it has modifier remaining 4? If we were to have a regular stick in there, see the durability goes the durability goes way up because paper's weak, right? But the modifier goes up, and that allows you to have more and more modifiers on it. So if we wanted to slap a leadstone flux capacitor on there, that takes a modifier, right? Bam. Beautiful. Now we want to make a pick. Now this is the only thing that I might be confused on. So let's pop that in there. Pop that in there. Pop that in there. So modifiers 4. Does it go up to 5? Perfect. So again, durability, but the mining speed and stuff stays the same. So I think I'm going to leave it like that. And then throw a potato on there. All right. So let's get rid of this. Oh. And then by having it in my inventory, it's going to charge up. But I don't want to do it like that. Let's go throw it in the charger. Okay. So now it's working. We got an alumite broadsword that has 3.5 hearts of damage, and then we have a pick. So let's go test out the sword. Let's eat some food. So this sword does 1.5 hearts. A little bit more. And this one almost, ooh, beautiful. And so I can fly around to my heart's content. You know, the 20. So 8 hearts of damage. And again, you can upgrade this by upgrading it with, say, nether quartz, I believe, does more damage. And then lapis does looting, like fortune. So on picks it'll do fortune, and on swords it'll do looting. And again, so it's just slowly taking away power from our backpack. We never really have to worry about it. So let's see if this can pick up obsidian, which is what I really want to know. Because then that means I'll be able to... Yeah, see? Slow. Real slow. There we go. Perfect. How fast is it on just regular stone? Okay, so just normal. And you can throw redstone on it to make it go a little bit faster. But I'm just happy that I have a friggin... Oh. I'm just happy I have a pick now that I can do stuff with. Because now, with alumite, you can get cobalt and ardite. And then with those, you can make manulium. So it's a whole tier system. I don't think thaumium is in this, right? No, that's magic. Perfect. So we got something done today. Let's get rid of some stuff. And And a sight. Perfect. So these cows are almost ready. No? Nobody wants to breed? Want to breed? Oh, we do. Okay. Come here, creepers. Oh. There's a creeper. So 2 hits. Nope. 2 hits. Easy peasy. Particularly when you're flying, because you get a little bit of a... You get a critical bonus most of the time. Perfect. Okay. And I'm full. Actually, no, let's keep this out. And we'll throw away this stone broadsword. Well, no, let's keep it. Put it on a sword pedestal or something. Alright, so we just did energetic infuser. Done. Wasn't the best. So maybe I will get stuff ready for some mechanism sand production for next episode. Because we need sand for a lot of stuff. You saw I used a bunch of glass making this stuff. So, thank you for watching. I have been Smashkeys, your lovable... Oh man, I can't... There we go, much better. Thank you for watching, and you have yourself a nice day.